I have a clip in my hair. But hello everyone, welcome to the vlog. Today is gonna be the start of a fun little studio vlog because I had an idea to start making some little rainbow guys and I thought it would be a lot of fun. So I just want to document the process a little bit. Sorry my chair is like making some sounds. It just be like that, you know. Very excited to see how it goes today. I've had this idea in my mind for a few days and I've gotten in a really bad habit of never sketching anything out. So don't know how it's gonna go when I like try it in real life, but I want to make these little rainbow babies. I wanted to make some figurines for once because I've never done that before, and I want to make some jewelry, which I've also never done before. So many exciting things are happening today and I don't know how it's gonna go, but I hope it turns out cute and good and whatever. I'm also planning an Etsy update right now, so by the time you guys watch this, this will probably all be live on my Etsy. I think it literally is. So yeah, there's that. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go downstairs and we're gonna go make some little items. Yee! So I was so excited to start doing this. I started right away. So I mixed my colors, which is something I have learned with using polymer clay, is that you should just always pre-mix your colors so that you can be sure that they look good together. And when I mass produce things for Etsy, I like to use this little scale to make sure that everything is the right proportion so that I don't have to keep like trying to figure out the sizes for everything. So here I am measuring out all of the red. I want to do the primary colors because lately I've been loving messing around with color, and there's only a certain amount of color combinations that I, one, know that I like and trust, and two, that I can even fathom, because working with color is really difficult, especially when you're super picky like me. So I don't love every color combo. So one of the color combos I love is bright primary colors. I also love pastels and a couple other combos, but I knew I would like these three colors together, and this is what I had envisioned in my mind, you know. So this is what I was doing. I rolled out a bunch of red snakes so that I can make the first arch of the rainbow, and I figured I would just work this way down. And now I'm making the yellow part, and you just kind of smush them together, you know. I wanted to make little charms for the necklaces that I'm making, so this is what I'm making right now. And they're pretty small, but they're really like easy to make, kind of. It just takes a lot of time and making sure that everything looks nice and perfect, which is pretty much what polymer clay is. It can either be super fast or it can take you a bizarre amount of time to figure this stuff out. But honestly, like, I haven't made anything with clay this entire summer because I've been so busy with other stuff, so I'm really happy to be able to start up my Etsy shop again. And my Etsy shop will be open until September when I go back to school. It's always open when I'm home, but I close it when I go back to school because I can't ship stuff out anymore. But here are all the little rainbows. They're so cute, and I put little eyes on them, and then the rest I'm gonna paint when I get to it. So obviously I have to bake these first, and I think they're looking pretty good right now, you know. I'm gonna put these little screw pins in. I used to use eye pins, but I found that one, these are sturdier, and two, I like to use these for bigger projects just because I feel like the eye pins almost look too dainty on small objects. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I like using eye pins for earrings and stuff, but when it comes to these little charms, I felt like they're big enough that I should be using screw pins. I don't know, random personal opinion there, but I'm gonna take them and put an eye pin in at the top, and then some of them I'm putting eye pins in at the bottom as well because I thought it'd be cute to have little danglies hanging down when they're necklaces. So I'm just doing that part, and obviously you want to do this before they bake, in case that wasn't obvious. I don't know. I love using polymer clay, so this is like one of my favorite parts because I feel like the gold metal just makes it look kind of professional, I guess. I really like using hardware. I love it. It looks so cute. And so I'm going to put all these screw pins in, and then I'm going to be able to bake them, and I'm just really excited. And these took me a while to make despite it being really simple because I do have to make sure like every shape is perfect, you know. So I do be spending some time on this, but it was just like a cozy afternoon. I think it was raining outside this day, and so I really just took my time doing it, and it was really, really relaxing. And I'm always scared when I make new polymer clay stuff because I don't like making things that I'm not proud of, and sometimes things just don't turn out the way I imagined them to. So it's kind of nerve-wracking, which is why I end up not restocking a lot of things on my Etsy. So if you ever see me do an Etsy update and it's something I made out of clay, there's a good chance that's just never gonna get restocked again because I may not like the design afterwards. But I will say it's been a few days since I've made these, and I still very, very much like the design. So I'm really impressed with myself, especially since I didn't sketch anything out or anything. I'm not sure how I got so lucky this time, or maybe I'm getting better at clay, I don't know. But anyway, I also made these bigger charms, and these are going to be little keychains, and I wanted to hang little danglies off the bottom, so I'm putting a little loop at the top, and then I'm putting 2 at the bottom as well. And these are all going to be pretty uniform. For the little ones, I did them differently, so some of them have a loop at the bottom and some of them don't, and that really just depends on what I was feeling. But for the keychains, I'm doing relatively the same things, and I didn't make too many of the keychains just because, like I said, I was testing out this design, and I don't really know if I'm going to end up liking it or not, but I made them, and they're on my Etsy. All of this stuff is on my Etsy already, and they sold out immediately, so I'm gonna be working on restocking these soon. I think that you guys like them, so hopefully it's cute to you guys. I don't know. You can always check out my Etsy. Everything will be linked down below. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to putting all the little screw pins in at the bottom, and this part goes by really quickly, even though it ends up taking me a bit of time. I always feel like everything I do feels really fast in the moment, but then I look at the clock and I just like got lost in the sauce and did not end up spending the little amount of time that I thought this was gonna take. But that's okay, you know, it's the process, and you gotta love the process. What can you do? So I'm putting in all these screw pins, and I put little hats on the bigger keychains, so this was actually a bit of a challenge to fit the screw pins in, but they turned out well, and I baked them, and now they're out of the oven, and they look super cute. I love the colors. The polymer clay colors don't really change, but I always swear they darken when they get hot, and then they lighten up again, but I don't know if that actually happens. But I have a bunch of these charms, and then I have a couple of the big ones, and now I'm just going to paint on the eyes and the other features, like a little smile. And so I've been using this dotting tool lately to start painting stuff, and it is so much nicer than using a paintbrush. I used to be so confused when I saw people using a dotting tool, because I was like, why are you not using a paintbrush? I am superior. I am gonna use a paintbrush because I have amazing painting skills, and I do like to think that I have very detailed paintwork, but honestly, a dotting tool is the way to go, and I never have to do coats of paint anymore on all my polymer clay stuff. And all the lines are always super smooth, and so I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was just too stuck in like the traditional painting realm that I was brought up in, so I don't know why I was so snobby against dotting tools, but now they're literally my favorite tool. I have them in like a couple different sizes, and they're my favorite thing to use. But like I said, so I've been experimenting with color, right? And I wanted to start doing something that wasn't so stark, because I used to use black for all my eyes and everything, and this time I figured I'm gonna use blue, a dark blue. And normally I wouldn't like this color, but I think with my little experiments with color, I've grown to kind of like this dark royal blue color for darker accents, just because it's, like I said, not as dramatic as black. And I used to start shying away from black and using brown, but now I'm just using blue. I'm just using crazy colors, ahaha. And I don't know, it's hard for me to think outside the box with color, so I'm kind of proud that I found this and I actually like it, because also a lot of the times I think I'll like something and then I do it and then I don't. So I actually ended up liking this choice a lot. So I'm just painting on all of the eyeballs, and I'm going to, you know, just use a dotting tool, make a little circle, very simple, and I'm going to put all of these eyes on. And as you can see, not all of the little rainbows have the same amount of screw pins at the bottom. It really just depended on what I wanted to do, but everything looks pretty good so far. Here's a close-up shot of me doing it. I'm sorry, the camera's a little wobbly. It was sitting on my lap. But yeah, I'm just doing the little eyes, dotting on the colors with this beautiful blue, and I'm loving how it's coming out. So I have to wait for this to dry before I do the next layer of paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on and do some of the other details for these rainbows, because they are very detailed, honestly. I like doing a little star for the hat, because, you know, they are little wizards, which you can't really see in these, but I did end up making some figurines, and you can very much see that they're little wizards, and I drew little stars on their little coats too, and it was really, really cute. But I'm putting on their little mouths. I wasn't sure what kind of mouth I wanted to do, so for the big ones, I was just doing a straight across mouth, and then for the little ones, I was switching it up again. So this guy is getting like an mouth, like he's like, OMG. And then we have some smileys, and just some different expressions, because for the necklaces I'm going to be selling them one by one instead of in bulk, because for the keychains, you know, I set it as one item and then everyone gets the same item, but for the necklaces every single one is going to be different, so I'm able to personalize these little faces, and I just think they're so cute. And I love how their little smiles are coming out in their little faces. Here's a little close-up of them just hanging out, you know, drying before they get their little eye sparkles, which I also love doing. And here's one of the bigger ones, and here they are after their eye sparkles, and this is what they look like. I also initialed them on the back, but I just think they're so cute. I love their little faces, and I gave them little eyelashes too, which I've never done before, and I think that came out pretty cute. And so now I'm just gonna glaze them, and this is pretty basic to me at this point. This is my way of making all of my polymer clay stuff. I really like glazing them with UV resin just because it makes it so shiny, and I think I'm finally get the hang of doing it. Like, I used to struggle a lot with it, and I still do struggle sometimes, but I think it's getting better. And so here's everything after I made it. I have a couple of these little big rainbow guys with the little hats. Here are some of the little ones, and there's the back, and I just think they're so cute with their little faces. And also, I just happened to resin glaze a bunch of worms today, so these are also here, and they're also on my Etsy shop. I wanted to restock them. Time to bake these guys. There's like so many of them. I'm about to bake them, and then I can paint their little faces on. I really hope their heads don't burn off, but I don't know what's gonna happen because they're kind of close to the top of the oven, but we will see. I'm just moving all of them. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. There's 15 of them. And these are gonna be little guys who ward off evil spirits in your house. They're gonna protect your house. So I'm gonna go bake them now. There's so many. They all have little tinfoil hats. Hopefully they don't burn. So now I'm going to be doing the painting part for the figurines, and this part is so exciting because, like I said, I never made figurines, but I had really high hopes for these guys. I thought they were going to come out really cute, and they did. Here they are, fresh out of the oven, super warm, and they're just chilling. And as you can see, I have like a good amount of them. Ignore the TV playing in the background, but I'm going to be doing pretty much the same treatment that I did for the bigger keychains on their faces, which is painting the eyes blue, doing little eye sparkles, you know, making the face, all of that good stuff. But I also got this glitter paint that you can kind of see in the corner right now, and I'm really excited to use it. So I'm going to be glitterifying these guys, and I haven't used glitter in my polymer clay stuff in a hot minute, so really excited to be trying that out. I'm just gonna go on and paint all of their little faces. They came out looking so cute, and they were all staring at me, and these took a lot of work because I also hand painted stars on their little uniforms and all of that stuff. I also have my initial at the bottom, but I'm gonna put some glitter on these guys, and I love them so much. These are meant to protect your house from evil spirits because I think rainbows do that, and I really wanted to make like a little figure that had a really big responsibility despite being super duper cute. Goodbye, little babies. I will see you in 20 minutes. So I've got all these little guys made, and I'm gonna make them into necklaces like this one that I'm wearing. They come out so cute, and I want some that are choker lengths as well because I think that would be very cute. So I'm gonna make some chokers, but I have them in like different versions. These have 2 little danglies at the bottom. This one has 1. They all have like different little faces. I'm very excited to be making these into little necklaces. That's what I'm going to be doing. I also made these, which were on sale on my Etsy because I restocked them yesterday. I'm still making things as I'm restocking them, so I'm gonna be doing multiple restocks of these products, but these sold out immediately. They're so cute. One's like a heart and then one's a star, and I just love them. And then I also have a bajillion of these guys, these little figurines. I think they came out literally so cute. I swear they stand. I don't know why he fell. These guys are meant to protect your home from evil spirits because that is scary, and I don't like evil spirits in my house. So these little rainbow wizards will fight off the evil spirits for you, and I just think that's so cute. So I'm going to be having these guys stocked for a long time just because I I think they're so cute. Oh my god. I have a bunch of them, so these should hold up for a while in my shop, I hope. I hope they don't sell it immediately, but I really enjoyed making these guys, so I'll probably be making more of them in the future. A lot of the stuff on my Etsy I don't keep stocked, and then like they sell out and I just kind of don't want to make them again because I kind of just like don't want to do that anymore. But for these guys, I really like them, so this collection will be going for a good amount of time, but I want to go ahead and make a little necklace. So I've been figuring out how to bead them. I never really did this like properly before, so I am not the best at it, but I have seed beads and stuff trying to figure out how to do this properly and like neatly because they're so small. Yeah, I finally got all of the right findings and everything to be making these guys, so that is good. And I feel super happy making these because it literally feels like my childhood. I used to make so many beaded necklaces and stuff that's just like, this is kind of similar, and so it's really cute. My main concern about these were like them falling apart because I don't want them falling apart on anyone, so I've been making them super tightly knotted in hopes that they don't fall apart on anyone. So I think I want to make this one a choker length, so I think that's gonna be enough string here, so I'm gonna cut it with these scissors. We can just start like doing stuff. I need to thread this on. So I got these little closure things for the knots to try to make my work look a bit nicer. Honestly, they're really soft. I can kind of close them with my fingers. So now the knot is like hidden away, you know, in this little gold thing, so now I can get to threading my actual necklace. And so for one side, I like to do just normal like colorful beads, and then on the other side, I like to do pearls. So I have a bunch of beads. I like this set a lot. It's just a bunch of like random beads. I have these. These are the pearls that I use. So I'm gonna open these up. Now I have 2 things of pearls. Oh, these hearts are so cute. These little guys. I've been wanting to use these letter beads, these alphabet beads, but honestly, like, I don't normally like the way they look, but these ones are super small, and so I think they look really good. Oh, I have these beads as well, so we're gonna be using all of those. And this is probably just what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day, but let's start off with one of these because I love these. I'm gonna start off with the pink one. I'm gonna do a tiny pearl. These guys, like, these are some really nice seed beads that I bought from Michael's like when I was younger, and I never really got to using them because I was really young. I didn't know what I was doing, and now I just like, I want to use them, you know, do my own thing. So this is what I have so far. I'm doing a little purple theme down there, and I think I'm gonna change it up to like a bluish. Honestly, I don't like dumping beads out, but my current setup, I kind of have to. I should get those containers that are like open face so you can organize stuff, because this is not the most efficient by far. This is what my work surface looks like. It's very not clean. I'm gonna slowly transition it to a blue looking side, looking like this right now, which is really cute. I'm gonna just dump some of these out. Whoa, that one just fell, but I caught it amazingly. I want to move it to a pink and then move that into an orange. So I have these 2 like different colored pink ones. One's a darker pink and one's a lighter pink. So I'm gonna do the darker one first, just because I think that color is like super pretty. Let's put a star on here. So I have these stars, and I just think you put the star on. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh, it's looking like this right now. So it went from like purple to blue to pink. Now I want to move it to orange. Orange on there. Yes, 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 yes. Orange, orange. I want to do this bead because it's like really big and I like alternating the sizes, but the time is yet to come for that bead because I think it'd be too large. I think I need to put like 2 more other beads on first before I do that one. I went to yellow. So now we're doing a bit of yellow colors. I think I'm gonna bring it back to blue now. We're gonna do this, Then this one. There's another one of the flower ones, but in blue, so I'm gonna do that one. First, a big pearl, because some of these beads have like a really big opening too, so I don't want them to get like swallowed by another bead, if that makes sense. So we're nearing the center. How short? I think this might be good. So I'm gonna do, let's do a bead. And then we'll do one of these guys. Okay, so now I need a jump ring. So I'm gonna take this guy, open it up. I'm going to do one without any of the prongs. I'm going to loop him on and then close this jump ring. And then you just thread this on like a bead, you know, dun dun. And then do the other side. So the other side I've been doing like just pearls with rainbow beads because I've been seeing these necklaces online with pearls on the side and I just think they're so pretty. I love how it's like half super colorful and then half just like really white and plain looking, I guess, or like simple looking. So that's what I've been doing with these. And also I have a bunch of pearl beads, so this is a good use for them. I've loved doing this because it reminds me so much of like the stuff I used to do as a kid, and I don't even know what happened to all of the beads and like stuff that I made as a kid because I don't know. I'm like older now, they kind of disappear at some point. I don't really know where they go, but I used to love playing with beads so much. I remember like never really liking the ones I found in the store as a kid. I had very particular taste, which I still do now. And so when I was like looking for beads to make these projects online, it took me so long to find ones that I liked because they're very particular, I guess. I'm glad I finally found them. It always makes me really nervous that I'm gonna drop this and it's gonna fall on the floor and all the beads are gonna fall off and then I'm gonna be super anxious. And I'd have to find all of them. So hopefully that never happens. That's yet to actually happen. And if it does, I will be very sad about it. But you know what? I guess that's just the risk. This is like pretty, oh, there's still a bit left. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit more then. I thought I was nearing the end, but I guess not. I don't know what is happening to the sun today. It keeps going in and out, so hopefully the lighting isn't too bad right now, but this is about the length that I wanted it. Actually, it could have even been a little bit shorter, so I think the next one's shorter. I think I'm gonna do a few more. I'm gonna finish it off by putting 3 of these pearl ones. Put one of these. Let's do a heart one. So why not? And then a pearl, and then I'm gonna close it off, which might be a little bit difficult because this is shorter than I would like it to be, but I did not plan super well for this one. All right, time to make a difficult knot, but a knot that I must make. Oh, actually, I don't think it's like that hard. And now I just have to do it one more time with this stupidly short thread because I did not plan ahead. For whatever reason, I almost had it, but then I didn't. Oh my gosh, go in the loop. Yes. Okay, that wasn't too hard, so I'm gonna try to do a third one because I like to triple knot these. I find that after triple knotting, it gets a little bit, like the knot gets a little bit too big and then it actually starts to undo itself. So also, if anyone has any tips on how to secure knots, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm just using this type of string, but I don't know much about beads and stuff. So now you close this guy and it's done. So happy about that. OMG. Dun dun. Another one is made. OMG, I love it. It is so cute. I will be listing these on my shop. Hopefully they won't be super sold out, but they've been selling really fast. So we will see how it goes. And so here is how it's going. I am super messy at this table right now, but unfortunately it is what it is. But honestly, like beading these necklaces was so much fun and it does take a good amount of time. So I only made a couple of them. I also only had a couple of rainbow charms to go off of. So if you want to check out these necklaces, definitely check out my Etsy shop. Like I said, everything is linked below for you guys and it's only going to be open until September. So get something if you want before it closes. It will be back open in the winter, but that's quite a while away. So I'm just letting you guys know these beads have a tendency to roll off the table and it is quite irritating. But I'm just beading these guys, going through, and this is super relaxing. I'm watching Sailor Moon while I'm doing this and it's a lot of fun, honestly. I love seeing all of the colorful beads that I have, and yes, I do need to get a better setup. I need little organizers and stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to find one of those on sale sometime soon. But just going through, putting the little colorful beads on, and this whole process was just so fun. I'm so happy with how everything turned out, honestly, and I'm really amazed that I didn't even sketch this design out and it came out super, super cute. And so I'm really happy about that, and I love the little rainbows. And so now I'm going to be putting on the little pearls. You know, I've been using a bunch of pearls for this, and I just think they're so cute. I love the different colored everything, all the different colored beads. I do try to have like some rhyme or reason for how I'm doing it, so I'm trying to categorize things in different color pockets. So like if I do pink, I'll either move on to orange or green or blue, and you know, if I'm doing blue, I'll move on to one. Honestly, just, I don't know, I make rules and it's hard for me to articulate because honestly I don't really know if they make sense, but I say them out loud. But I do try to make these necklaces as cute as possible, obviously, and I started using these beads and they are so cute. I started using these little letter beads, and I never really liked these before because they were black and I just felt like they were so harsh against everything that I made. But now I have these gold and silver ones and I think they are really, really cute. So I spelled out a couple of different phrases, and some of these are in the necklaces if you want to go find them. Like I said, there's only one of each necklace, so you're gonna have to figure out if the one that I have on the shop is one you like or not, because they're all different. But I try to do some cute phrases, so I have one that says sunny smile, and I have some other ones that say other cute things I don't quite remember off the top of my head, but there they are. And you can see my desk is just so chaotic. It's a bit crazy out here, and I'm not really sure how I kept anything organized or if I really did, but you know, this is quite representative of just how this whole thing went, because it was just like super chaotic with a bunch of different elements going everywhere. And so as you can see here, this is one of the sides with the pearls, because I liked to do pearls on one side and cute beads on the other side. So this is how all of the necklaces turned out, and I loved doing the closures at the end too, because that was super fun, and I think they look super professional that way. And so here is what the finished product of everything looks like. Here are all of the necklaces I made. There's 9 in total, but I showed the 6 here that I restocked today. And I also have the little figurines, and they're so cute, and they'll protect you from evil spirits, so why would you not want one? And they're all just so beautiful. I love how they all came out, and I took some fire pics of them as well, and they're all on the gram. So if you want to see my Instagram, I will link it below for you guys. You can also follow me right here at Tiffnay. But I'm showing you all the beautiful pics that I took. I think they look so cute, and they turned out really, really well. And so if you want to pick up one, they're at my Etsy, linked below. Thanks so much for the support, and if you don't, that's okay too. Just you guys watching is so much support, and I cannot thank you guys enough. But yeah, that is my process for how I've been making everything. I also made, you know, these little guys, a bunch of other things, and it's just been my process, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching my little studio vlog that I made of, you know, making this stuff. It's been super fun, and I love how they came out. It's been a while since I've made something that I really, really like, so I'm very happy. But yeah, check out my Etsy shop if you haven't before. It will be linked below, and hopefully there will still be things there for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. So stay hydrated, take a nap, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.